and welcome to the Art and Design Department for Beverley Joint 6. I'm Mrs Fraser and I work at the Beverley Grammar School site. We at the Joint 6 run the Fine Art specification, but we still call ourselves the Art and Design Department because we try and cover as many possible areas of art and design as we can within our course. So, our course structure, roughly speaking, comprises of a first term of building skills and exploring materials. We try to make sure that students have a good foundation of skills and that we're building skills onwards from GCSE. So some of the tasks that we look at will be large scale drawing, will be a huge array of printmaking processes, mixed media processes, digital imagery and digital manipulation, experimental drawing, and lots more. You can see on here a bit of plasterwork and some deconstruction and reconstruction sculpture. So we try and make sure that you are getting a really strong foundation in understanding different ways of making art and how you would like to go on to make art, and making sure that there is progress on from GCSE before we move on to the next stage of the course. In term 2 of year 12, moving all the way through to the very beginning of term 2 in year 13, we look at your main coursework project. Now that main coursework project is decided on between you and the member of staff, with you being the absolute lead on that, making sure that you are choosing an artist that really suits you and your skills that you're interested in, that has mileage, that you can generate lots of ideas from, and that you are able to choose something that can sustain yourself for a whole year, in effect, of coursework. And through your coursework project, we really do tailor exactly what we're teaching, exactly what we're doing to the individual needs of the students. So by and large, the teaching is through tutorials, but we will put on workshops that are applicable to each student or to small groups of students to make sure that you're getting exactly what you need. In term 2 of year 13, you would then sit the exam project. Now our specification is the fine art specification with the AQA because we feel that that gives you the strongest possible exam paper, the best questions to choose from, and allows us to run a really broad-based course. Now the exam project runs about 10 to 12 weeks, and similar to GCSE, you would have an exam at the end of it. So a project based on an exam question which contributes to the majority of the marks for the exam, and then that is finished with a 15-hour exam piece. And by then you should really understand very fully what you want to do in that project, and lots of our year 13 say how much they actually enjoy the art exam, because at that one of those more pressured times of the year, they actually have in effect 3 days off timetable to complete a piece of work that they've planned for and decided what they want to do for months. And again, the exam is actually a really lovely project because whilst it is technically an externally set paper, an externally set of tasks, the titles really are quite broad and allow you to explore any area really that you want to, depending on how you interpret those questions. What we would say about our department on the whole is that we really do push students to be very creative. We make sure that our course is very personalised and ambitious. We are quite a small course. We have had in the past up to about 22 in a group, but most common is somewhere between about 6 or 8 up to maybe about 10 or 12 students. And that means that as staff, we can really tailor what we're doing to that group of students in front of us. And it means that year to year we will change tasks, and particularly in that first term we will change tasks depending on the group of students in front of us and their needs. You won't often find a task that has been done for the last few years. We'll often chop and change those tasks to make sure that they are completely relevant and useful to the students in front of us. Saying that first part of the course really is a bit of a crash course in learning new techniques. And then again, because we're a small course, we are able to tailor what we're doing very, very clearly to the students in front of us. So through those tutorials, we build a project together to make sure that it's something that hits all the criteria, really stretches you, has lots and lots of exciting ideas in it, and that it suits you. What we aim for our students to have at the end of the course is to have built skills that they can rely upon, that are high quality skills, high quality work, and ambitious work that students can be really, really proud of. And what we're always pleased to say is that our students always go on to very, very high achieving courses, that they are able to go to the courses that they want within the creative industries. And saying that, we often have students going on to a wide range of other courses. We've had students going into various areas of medicine, of law, and we have had students going, quite a number of students actually, going into things like mechanical engineering. So just because if you don't want to go into the creative industries, or you're not sure at the moment, please make sure that you are thinking about the other things that art and design can offer you. It really does show a creative approach to things, that you're able to manage and plan your time, and that you are a very diverse person in the way you think and the way you do things. Thank you very much.